Good day and thanks for tuning in. My name is Mike Cluitt. This is your Local Matters on your TV Halton Truly Local Television. This is the another festive edition of Local Matters with your co-host with the most, and that ain't no boast. His name is Clark Somerville. Clarky, how are you doing?
First off, don't call me Clarky. But Mike, what I was chuckling at is when our producer extraordinaire did the countdown and went 3, 2, 1, you kind of went, and I was waiting for you to say something. I thought, oh my God, he's frozen. He's not saying anything. But, it was just kind of funny. And it was just one of those things that made me chuckle.
I'm glad that I bring you that much amusement.
Well, you do. And
I amuse you like a clown. Do I amuse you?
You are a clown.
What movie is that from?
It.
I'm a clown. I amuse you.
It.
Goodfellas, buddy. Goodfellas.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry I'm not up on I didn't catch that one, that oblique reference to a movie.
Oh. Back
Now,
and forth here.
You got to be using the ones at this time. You got to be using references to Christmas ones, right? And by the way, I've already watched a couple of my annual Christmas movies. I've watched Die Hard twice. I've watched A Christmas Story. I've watched that, which, I actually saw them both in the theater. So, back when
way back when it was the handheld.
It was the talkies. It was the new talkies when they'd come out. And so I've seen a couple of them, and I haven't ventured to see Christmas Vacation yet. I'm saving it. Maybe tonight might be a good Christmas vacation night.
Where you can curl up on the couch and hot cup of cocoa and Christmas Vacation. It is that time of year where we have our favorite movies, and I know we went through the debate last year, so you might have to look into our archives about whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not.
Oh, there's no debate. It is. It's centered around Christmas Eve in the Nakatomi Tower. To me, Christmas does not start until Hans Gruber falls off the Nakatomi Towers.
Yeah, everybody has their favorites. Mine is one of the movies that I've kind of Family Man that has
Téa Leoni and
Nicolas
the other
Cage.
guy.
Fun little movie. It starts off at Christmas, ends at Christmas when he goes a little time travel there, but has his glimpse in life of the future. So that's just one that I like to cheer up there. My wife, Christmas Story, is definitely, and she likes the Hallmark movies. I don't know about.
Oh, yeah. I will skip those. I do absolutely love watching It's a Wonderful Life. I do like that one. And, the George Bailey line, well, the money's not here. It's in your house and in Jim's house and over in the other houses. That's where the money is. It's not sitting here in the bank. And just take what you need,
No, that's definitely that's a Christmas Eve one. That's where you're dozing off, getting ready for Christmas morning. And you can leave some comments on our Facebook page, Local Matters of Mike Cluitt and Clark Somerville. You can join Facebook and let us know what your favorite Christmas movie is.
I would suggest
is Die Hard a real one? We can start that debate.
No, you're not going to do that one, unless because then you're going to ask if in reality, White Christmas is not a Christmas movie because it was based on another movie called Holiday Inn, is where the song came from, and then they had to take it out and try to do a whole movie with Danny Kaye and Bing Crosby, and we will be the merriest bunch of people since Bing Crosby went tap dancing with Danny Kaye. There's a line from Christmas Vacation, and I see our producer extraordinaire is thanking me for not making him have to bleep me out. It's too bad he doesn't have audio. He needs to have the audio to come in and say.
I think we need to just with the voice. I think that would make it.
Yeah, just the voice, and say, "I'm sorry, you guys can't talk about that," and or just say, "We have standards and practices. You're not allowed to do that." But by the way, that's not how he sounds. Anyways, he doesn't sound like.
Yeah, he doesn't sound as ominous. He sounds like we represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop.
He sounds like, or an Oompa Loompa.
Oompa Loompa.
Because he's doing his Oompa Loompa Doopy his best.
And after we're fired now.
Putting up with us, we are the #1 show on local access TV show that features a politician and a former politician in the north part of a region in Canada. We are #1 in our demographic.
Numero uno.
Numero uno. And he just picked up his 15th Buckeye News Hawk Award.
He's so humble. He never tells us these things.
I know, and he picked it up for his award-winning coverage of Mike Cluett doing the skipping rope challenge. That's a big rave on TikTok. So that's why he won for that, and it was very compelling. I know you couldn't do the double dutch, but you gave it a good whirl, and I hope that burn mark on the side of your head from the rope hitting you has healed fine. None of
I'm
that's true,
well,
folks.
but there is actually a video of me on a jumping, like a jumping jack, that is circulating on the internet. You just got to go searching for it and find it. Clark, like I said, lots of great things that are happening. By the time this airs, I know that we've talked about it before, but it's such a great program, such a great event that brings our community together. Miracle on Main is on Saturday, December 7th. Like I said, by the time this airing, it's all going to be done. Um, Year after year, fantastic event. 16 years. This is our 16th year anniversary, and it keeps getting bigger and better. More toys are collected each and every year and go to help so many people and in organizations around Halton region. Salvation Army, both in Georgetown and in Milton. Halton Women's Place. We have the Boys and Girls Club of Peel from our Brampton side. So many different groups get support for this great event. And so I know it's one of your favorites as well.
I enjoy it, Mike. I enjoy it as well because it's nice to see you having to do some meaningful work um, as you walk around with your clipboard. You'll be in your clipboard and Colin in his vest, and everybody is running around downtown Melton trying to do their best. So yeah, we know that's what it'll be because Colin will be out directing traffic. Because I know if you ever get elected in Colin's ward, you actually get a vest with your name on it to help with parking control and helping with that. So we do know that. So I am looking forward to it. Going down, seeing the great supporters like Troy Steiner and the other ones down in the downtown Melton. My only hinge is going to be is I'm doing the kettle. This is one of those days. I was telling my wife today, and I said, for a time of year where it's going to start slowing down, I'm wondering when, because it's just every day is just, so busy. But hey, that happens. And tomorrow I have my kettle shift this afternoon for the Salvation Army for the Acton Hamper program. I have tomorrow as well. So let's hope the person shows up after me, Mike, and I can be down for Miracle on Main. I'll do
No,
my best.
this is a great time of year, and you show it, we all show it, everybody shows it. Their community spirit comes out. A great point is to bring up the Salvation Army Kettle Program. If you can go on to the website, if there are any open spots, because I do see in a few uh, shopping stores, in our grocery stores, some of these kettles sitting empty. So there are spots available. So if you have a moment, a couple of hours, it doesn't take that long to ring a bell, say, give some cheer to some people, and collect donations for the Salvation Army. Again, if you're at the grocery stores, grab a few extra items. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just a few extra items. You can put it into the bin at the grocery store or take it to the Salvation Army and to our food banks all across North Halton. Every little bit counts. The stories that have come out from Feed Ontario, a recent report that's come out, that more and more people are coming to the food banks for the first time in the last 6 to 9 months. It's just an incredible, heartbreaking story, and we can all do our part just a little bit at a time. And thank you, Clark, for doing the work that you do with the Salvation Army.
I enjoy it, Mike. I really do enjoy it. And I dress up like this. I have my little red hat on. And the other thing I always have with me is I have some stickers and candy canes. Because when you look like this and you're wearing a red hat, people mistake you for some jolly guy. And I play into it. Go figure. But I always have something like that because if one of the kids comes up and they'll say, do you know who I am? And they go, who? Santa. I said, well, don't tell anyone. And I have some fun with them, but I always give them the same message. Help your family. Get your list ready. Be good and make sure that you do whatever you can to help your little brothers and sisters. So, it's just I do the same message to every little one, and it's actually so much fun. I was driving the other day, and as I'm sitting at a light, all of a sudden I heard honking, and I look over, and the person was frantically honking at me. And then they put down the back window and you could see this little one in a car seat in the back. So I started waving back, you know. They're the kind of things that make it fun. So enough of my rambling and my ranting, even though my ranting gets raves, even when I'm raving and I'm a lunatic. But let's give you an update. So this past Sunday was the annual Stuff a Stocking auction at the Acton Town Hall. This event is so incredible. They had 56 stockings as well as a whole bunch of handmade wreaths. Everything was donated. Doug Donaldson is the auctioneer who lives in Halton Hills, donates his time every year for this. So 100% of the proceeds are going straight to the town hall, and they use it for upkeep and their regular maintenance of a 140-year-old building. This year was so tremendous, and a big crowd, which is great. And they raised $8,300 in that 2 hours, which is wonderful. A couple highlights. Doug always picks on me. He always has. He always has. But he was picking on other people in the crowd, and he just has fun with it because he can't normally do that at an auction. Mike Albano. Mike O'Leary was a former council colleague of mine, a great guy who we lost a number of years ago. Mike Albano was there bidding on an item, and he got it. And this is an item that you, Mike Cluett, could use as well, because he won a haircut and a shampoo is what he bid on, and he got at the auction. So this year he did the same thing. He bid on a haircut and a shampoo. It's very funny to see a bald man bidding on a shampoo and a haircut. I don't know why.
Too, like for those of us who and again the self-care, with those of us who get it done at home and do it ourselves, it's like cleaning your car. You can do it yourself with your vacuum cleaner and your cleaners, but sometimes you have to take it to a detailer to get a really good job done. And that's what we do when we go to a barber. We go to the barber, we sit down, and it's all done for us, and they can take the blades and do it the right way and trim your beard the right way.
And like a car detailer, they can buff it. They get out the turtle wax and give it a high gloss and buff it all the way around.
That way we don't look like Nick Nolte and his mugshot.
I know what that looks like. So anyways, this event is always held on the first Sunday of December. It's a tremendous event. And when you see it coming across social media and advertising it, if you get a chance, come on up. It is so much fun. It's so much fun. I have one more to talk about when we come back.
Absolutely. And you'll be watching Local Matters on your TV Halton, truly local television.
A tease.